assuming you have enough light is going to directly influence, or not have enough light, is going to directly affect how much and how many and the rate at which the plant uses the nutrients. So let's say, for example, you have somebody that has a 350 watt light, say a 400 watt light from Mo in a 3x3 tent. Okay, that's giving it plenty enough light. You're actually above the 35 watts per square foot. That you give that person a 7-gallon pot and a Dream Bean, and then you give somebody with a 200 watt light, and they're trying to grow the same thing. Okay, what's going to end up happening is that, assuming that all the other areas are checked and that the VPD is correct and that your temperature and humidity is drawing those nutrients in at the correct rate, it's using them through the light, that, again, it's a process, that all of these different portions and pieces actually add up to the entire growth equation. Okay, and so if you have the proper amount of light in one tent and not enough, then the guy in the tent with enough light is going to potentially run into a nutrient deficit at the end, towards the middle or end of flower. It's because the plant has done everything that it has and it given it enough light. The guy with not enough light, he'll have plenty of nutrients left over. Okay, so when people ask me, hey, when should I add Groganic Dream Beans Finisher Pack, or what should I add to it, when should I add to it, it's really hard to say without knowing your other inputs. Again, this is all part of an equation. This is all part of the formula, if you will. All right. And so if you've only got one piece of the puzzle or one part of the puzzle, and then the other ones aren't in check, then it's not really going to come out. And so giving, those types of things is, it's hard sometimes. Okay, but assuming that all your stuff is in check, there's the majority of my strains will, in a 7-gallon pot in bioflower with 35 watts, true watts per square foot, you'll see that you'll need a little bit of stuff at the very, very end, because you've done a good job and your plant has depleted that entire rhizosphere of all available nutrients and all available microbes to give them that nutrients. So you got to feed the microbes. Anyway, so that's why I recommend bioflower, just because it works so dang good and it takes that part of the formula out of the equation. Then we've got water. Watering is the